Hey there, this is Joey from EnglishSpeakEz. Picture this. Your coworker shows you their new haircut. They're smiling, waiting for you to say something. Your brain knows it looks great, but the only word that comes out is good. Just good. And then there's this awkward silence. You can see the disappointment in their eyes. You wanted to say more. You wanted to sound warm and natural, but the words just didn't come. Maybe this happens to you. Someone does something nice. They help you with your work. They cook you dinner. They share something they're proud of, and all you can say is thank you or good job. It feels flat, not enough. You know they deserve more, but you freeze. Today, we're going to fix that. Just you and me. No pressure, no judgment. In the next 10 minutes, you'll learn 7 natural compliment phrases that native speakers use every single day. By the end, you'll sound warm, you'll sound genuine, you'll make people smile. Let's do this. Let me tell you about my biggest compliment mistake. I was living with my American roommate, Sarah. She spent 3 hours making this beautiful dinner. I mean, the apartment smelled amazing. She was so excited. She brought the food to the table and looked at me waiting, and I said, "It's good. That's it. Just good." Her face fell. I could feel the energy in the room drop. She said, "Oh, okay," and we ate in silence. I felt terrible. I wanted to tell her it was delicious, that I was grateful, that she was incredible. But I didn't know how. My English teacher never taught me how to compliment someone properly. They taught me good job, and that was it. But then I learned something that changed everything. Compliments in English aren't just about the words. They're about showing you notice, showing you care. It's not complicated. You just need the right phrases. And once I learned them, everything got easier. Sarah and I became closer. My coworkers started liking me more. People smiled when I talked to them. I have a student named Min Jun. He used to say good for everything. His boss would present an idea. Good. His friend would tell a joke. Good. His girlfriend would wear a new dress. Good. He told me he felt like a robot. And now he knows exactly what to say. His relationships got warmer. His confidence grew. All because he learned how to give real compliments. This happens every single day, at work, at home, with friends, with strangers. Someone does something. You want to appreciate them, but you don't know what to say. So you stay quiet, or you say something that sounds cold, and you regret it later. Here's what changed everything for me. Compliments aren't about big fancy words. They're about being specific, noticing details, making people feel seen. That's it. Once you understand that, everything else falls into place. So let me show you exactly what to say. Ready? Let's start with the most versatile phrase you'll ever learn. Okay? Situation. Your friend shows you their project. Maybe a drawing, maybe a website they built, maybe a cake they baked. You look at it, and instead of just saying good, you say, "This looks amazing." Say it with me. This looks amazing. One more time. This looks amazing. Notice something. I didn't say, "This is good." I said, "This looks amazing." It's more specific. It's more enthusiastic. You're not just saying it's okay. You're saying it genuinely impressed you, and people feel that difference. Here's a quick tip. You can change looks to match the situation. This sounds amazing. This tastes amazing. This feels amazing. All natural, all perfect for different moments. Let's try. Say, "This sounds amazing." Beautiful. You're doing great, by the way. One phrase already. That's progress. Now, common mistake. Some students say, "This is looking amazing," with the wing. Don't do that. It sounds unnatural. In English, when we compliment something right now, we say, "This looks," not "this is looking." Just remember, looks, sounds, tastes, simple present. That's the rule. This looks amazing. Perfect. Here's how to remember this. Think about your eyes. When you see something impressive, your eyes say, "Wow." That's "this looks amazing." When you taste something delicious, your mouth says, "Wow." That's "this tastes amazing." Your body knows. Let the words follow. All right, let's move to something you'll use constantly at work. Picture this. Your coworker stays late to finish a report. You see how hard they worked. You want to show appreciation. You say, "I really appreciate your help." Say it. "I really appreciate your help." Try that again. "I really appreciate your help." Notice the word "really." That's important. If you just say, "I appreciate your help," it sounds formal, a bit cold, like an email. But when you add "really," suddenly it's warm, personal, human. "I really appreciate your help." Here's a common mistake. Some students say, "I appreciate you very much." It's not wrong, but it sounds old-fashioned, like a letter from 1950. Native speakers say, "I really appreciate more naturally," or "I appreciate you so much." Both sound modern and genuine. Try, "I appreciate you so much." Perfect, you're halfway there. Look at you, you've got this. Here's the trick. When you appreciate someone, say their name. Minjun, "I really appreciate your help." It makes it personal. It shows you're talking to them, not just saying words. Practice in your head right now. Think of someone who helped you. Say their name. Then say, "I really appreciate your help." Feel how different it sounds. That's the secret. Okay, next situation. Someone does something that makes your life easier. Maybe they cover your shift. Maybe they explain something confusing. Maybe they carry your heavy bag. You want to say thank you, but stronger. You say, "You saved me." Say it with me. "You saved me." Again, "You saved me." This phrase is gold. It's short. It's powerful. It shows you're not just grateful, you're relieved, you were stressed, and they helped. Native speakers love this phrase. You'll hear it everywhere once you start noticing. Common mistake time. Some students say, "You saved my life." That's only for serious situations, like someone pulls you from a burning building, but for everyday help, just say, "You saved me." Much more natural. "You saved me." Simple and perfect. Here's your memory trick. Think of a superhero. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. They save people, right? When someone helps you, they're your everyday superhero. "You saved me." That's your phrase. You're doing great. 3 phrases down. 4 more to go. Take a breath. All right, here's one you'll use with friends all the time. They tell you a funny story, or they make a joke, or they say something clever. You want to show you enjoyed it. You say, "That's hilarious." Say it. "That's hilarious." One more time. "That's hilarious." Notice I didn't say "that's funny." Funny is fine. But hilarious shows you really laughed. It's stronger, more enthusiastic, and people love knowing they made you laugh that hard. That's hilarious. Use it. Here's a variation. If you want to be even more personal, add you. You're hilarious. Try it. You're hilarious. Beautiful. See the difference? That's hilarious complements the story. You're hilarious complements the person. Both work. But you're hilarious makes people feel special, like you are funny. Not just what you said, you. It's powerful. Common mistake. Some students laugh and then stay quiet. They don't say anything. In English-speaking cultures, you need to respond. Silence after a joke feels awkward. Just say, "That's hilarious," and smile. That's enough. The person feels appreciated. The moment feels complete. Memory trick for this one. Think about the last time you laughed so hard your stomach hurt. That feeling, that's hilarious. Not just funny, hilarious. When you feel that, use this word. Okay, let's talk about effort. Sometimes the result isn't perfect, but someone tried really hard. Maybe your friend cooks for you, but it's a bit salty. Maybe your coworker's presentation has typos, but they worked hard. You don't want to lie, but you want to be kind. You say, "I can tell you put a lot of effort into this." Say it with me. I can tell you put a lot of effort into this. Again, I can tell you put a lot of effort into this. This phrase is so kind. You're not saying the result is perfect. You're saying you see their hard work. You notice. You appreciate the effort. That's sometimes more meaningful than saying this is perfect. Variation. You can make it shorter. I can tell you worked really hard on this. Try it. I can tell you worked really hard on this. Perfect. You're actually learning this right now. I'm so proud of you. Common mistake here. Some students say, "You tried very hard. Be careful with that." It can sound like you tried, but you failed. Not kind. Instead, say, "You put a lot of effort," or "You worked really hard." Much more positive, much more supportive. Here's the secret. This phrase saves relationships. When someone's cooking isn't great, you don't say, "This is delicious," and lie. You say, "I can tell you put a lot of effort into this." They feel seen, they feel appreciated, and nobody feels fake. That's the magic. Let's keep going. 2 more phrases. You're almost there. Imagine this. Your friend tells you about something they did. They learned guitar. They got promoted. They ran a marathon. You're impressed. You say, "That's so cool." Say it. That's so cool. One more time. That's so cool. This is the most natural phrase for admiration. Native speakers say this constantly. It works for everything. Big achievements, small wins, anything impressive. That's so cool. Simple, warm, perfect. You can also say "That's awesome" or "That's incredible." All 3 work. But "That's so cool" is the most common, the most casual, the most friendly. Try the variation. "That's awesome." Nice. See how it feels different? "That's so cool" sounds relaxed. "That's awesome" sounds more excited. Both good. Choose based on your feeling in the moment. Common mistake. Some students just say "cool" by itself, like their friend says, "I learned Korean," and they reply, "Cool." Period. That sounds uninterested. Always say "That's so cool" or "That's really cool." The full sentence matters. It shows you care. Memory trick. Think about the word cool. It's short, it's easy, it's friendly. When you hear something impressive, your brain goes, wow, that's cool. Just say those words. That's so cool. Let it out. Okay, final phrase. This one is my favorite. Someone achieved something. They worked hard. They succeeded. You want to celebrate with them. You say, I'm proud of you. Say it with me. I'm proud of you. Again, I'm proud of you. This phrase is powerful. It's emotional. It's deep. It shows you care about them, not just their achievement. You're not saying good job. You're saying I see you. I see your journey. I'm proud. That means everything. You can also say you should be proud of yourself. Try it. You should be proud of yourself. Beautiful. This variation is perfect when someone feels insecure. Maybe they downplay their success. You remind them, you should be proud of yourself. It's encouraging. It's loving. It's exactly what they need to hear. Common mistake. Some students think this phrase is only for parents talking to children. No. In English, friends say this to friends. Coworkers say this to coworkers. It's normal. It's warm. Don't hold back. When someone achieves something, tell them, I'm proud of you. They'll remember it forever. Here's why this phrase works. When you tell someone you're proud of them, you're telling them they matter. Their effort matters. Their success matters to you. Not just to them, to you. That connection. That's what builds strong relationships. I am proud of you. Use it often. All right, you've learned 7 phrases. Now let's practice using them in real conversations. I'll set up the situation. You respond. Take your time. There's no rush. Ready? Your friend just finished painting their first artwork. They show it to you nervously. What do you say? Maybe you said, this looks amazing. Perfect. That's exactly right. They painted something. You noticed. You complimented it specifically. They feel good. You feel good. That's how it works. Okay, next situation. Your coworker helped you fix a problem with your computer. You were stressed. They solved it in 5 minutes. What do you say? Maybe you said you saved me, or I really appreciate your help. Both amazing. You showed genuine gratitude, not just thank you. Something warmer, something that shows you really felt relieved. That's perfect. One more scenario. Your friend tells you they got promoted at work. They're excited. You're happy for them. What do you say? Maybe you said, that's so cool, or I'm proud of you. Both beautiful. You celebrated with them. You showed you care. That's what friends do. That's what good people do. And you just did it in English. Naturally. Look at what you just did. You learned 7 phrases. You practiced them in real situations. You didn't just memorize. You used them. You made them yours. That's incredible. Here's the most important thing to remember. Compliments aren't about perfect grammar. They're about making people feel good. When you say this looks amazing with a smile, nobody cares if your pronunciation is perfect. They just feel happy. You made their day better. That's what matters. Here's what I want you to do tomorrow. Just one thing. When someone does something nice, use one of these phrases. Just one. Maybe your roommate makes coffee. Say, you saved me. Maybe your friend shares good news. Say, that's so cool. Pick one moment. Use one phrase. That's it. One compliment. You can do that. Picture yourself tomorrow. You're at work. Your coworker finishes their presentation. Everyone's quiet. And you speak up. I can tell you put a lot of effort into this. They smile. They feel seen. It feels good, right? That's you. Tomorrow. Being kind, being confident, being natural, because you practiced. I'm proud of you for being here, for learning, for trying. You're not just studying English, you're becoming someone who makes people feel good. That's beautiful. Keep going. You're doing better than you think. Every day you're getting more confident, more natural, more fluent. This is Joey from EnglishSpeakEz. See you next time. Take care.